ચરણે લાગે વારંવાર, આ તો મેં તો આદરે રે. બેસવા ચાકળીઓ કરી પ્યાર, પૂછા પ્રેત શું રે. પાઈ મેં સર્વે સમાચાર, કહો ને હરિ ક્યાં હતા રે. ક્યાં થકી આવ્યા ધર્મ કુમાર, સુંદર શોભતા રે. અંગે સજ્યા છે શણગાર, પહેરી પ્રીત શું રે. સુરંગી સુથલણી સુખ દેણ, નાડી હેરની રે. જોતા તૃપ્ત ન થાય નેણ, ઉપર ઓઢિયો રે. ગૂઠો રેટો જોયા લાગ, સજની તે સમે રે. ધન ધન નિરખ્યા તેના ભાગ, મસ્તક ઉપરે રે. બાંધ્યું મળીડું અમૂલ, કોટી કરવે શશેરે. તે તો નાવે તેને તોલ, રશ્મિ કોરનો રે. કરમાં સાયો છે રૂમાલ, પ્રેમાનંદ તો રે. એ છબી નિરખે થયો નિહાલ, સજની સાંભળો રે. શોભા વર્ણવ તેની તે, મૂર્તિ સંભારતા રે. મુજને ઉપજો અતિ સ્નેહ, પહેર્યા તે સમે રે. હરિએ અંગે અલંકાર, જેવા મેં નિરખ્યા રે. તેવા વર્ણવ કરીને પ્યાર, પરાસ કપૂરના રે. પહેરા હૈડે સુંદર હાર, કોરા પાઘ મારે. તે પર મધુકર કરે ગુંજાર, બાજુ પેર ખારે. પાએ કપૂરના શોભિત, કડા કપૂરના રે. જોતા છોરે સહુના ચેત, સર્વે અંગ મારે. ઉઠે અત્તરની બહુ ખોર, ચોરે ચેતને રે. હસતા કમળ નયનની કોર, હસતા હેત મારે. સહુને દેતા સુખ આનંદ, રસરૂપ મૂર્તિ રે. શ્રી હરિ કેવળ કરુણા કંદ, અદ્ભુત ઉપમા રે. કહેતા શેષન પામે પાર, ધરીને મૂર્તિ રે. જાણે આવ્યો રસ શૃંગાર, વાલપ વેણ મારે. નૈણા કરુણામાં ભરપૂર, અંગો અંગ મારે. જાણે ઉગ્યા અગણિત સુર, કરતા વાતડી રે. બોલી અમૃત સરખા વેણ, પ્રેમાનંદ નારે. જોતા તૃપ્ત ન થાય નેણ, બોલ્યા શ્રી હરિ રે.
સાંભળો નર નારી હરિજન, મારે એક વાર તારે. સૌને સંભળાવ્યાનું છે માન, મારી મૂર્તિ રે. મારા લોક ભોગને મુક્ત, સર્વે દિવ્ય છે રે. ત્યાં તો જોયાની છે જુક્ત, મારું ધામ છે રે. અક્ષર અમૃત જેનું નામ, સર્વે સામ્રથી રે. શક્તિ ગુણે કરી અભિરામ, અતિ તેજોમય રે. રવિ શશિ કોટિક વર્ણે જાય, શીતળ શાંત છે રે. તેજની ઉપમા નવ દેવાય, તેમાં હું રહું રે. દ્વિભુજ દિવ્ય સદા સાકાર, દુર્લભ દેવને રે. મારો કોઈ ન પામે પાર, જીવ ઈશ્વર તણો રે. માયા કાળ પુરુષ પ્રધાન, સહુને વશ કરું રે, સહુનો પ્રેરક હું ભગવાન, અગણિત વિશ્વની રે. ઉત્પત્તિ પાલન પ્રલય થાય, મારી મરજી વિના રે. કોઈથી તરણું નવ તોડાય, એમ મને જાણજો રે. મારા આશ્રિત સૌ નર નારી, મેં તમ આગળે રે. વાર્તા સત્ય કહી છે મારી, હું તો તમ કારણે રે. આવ્યો ધામ થકી ધરી દે,
પ્રેમાનંદનો રે વાલો, વર્ષા અમૃત મેં
વળી સહુ સાંભળો રે. મારી વાર્તા પરમ અનુ પરમ સિદ્ધાંત છે રે. સહુને હિતકારી સુખરૂપ, સહુ હરિભક્તને રે. જાવું હોય મારે ધામ, તો મને સેવજો રે. તમે શુદ્ધ ભાવે થઈ નિષ્કામ, સહુ હરિભક્તને રે. રહેવું હોય મારે પાસ, તો તમે મેલજો રે. મિથ્યા પંચ વિષયની આશ, મુજ વિના જાણજો રે. બીજા માઇક સહુ આકાર, પ્રીતિ તોડજો રે. જૂઠા જાણી કુટુંબ પરિવાર, સહુ તમે પાળજો રે. સર્વે દ્રઢ કરી મારા નેમ, તમ પર રીચ છે રે. ધર્મ ને ભક્તિ કરશે ક્ષેમ,
સંત હરિભક્તને રે. દીધો શિક્ષાનો ઉપદેશ, લટકા હાથના રે. કરતા શોભે નટવર વેશ, નિજ જન ઉપરે રે. અમૃત વર્ષા આનંદ કંદ, જેમ સહુ ઔષધે રે. પ્રીતે પોષે પૂરણ ચંદ, શોભે સંત મારે. જેમ કાંઈ ઉડગણમાં ઉડુરાજ, ઈશ્વર ઉદય થયા રે. કળીમાં કરવા જનના કાજ, એ પદ શીખશે રે. ગાશે સાંભળશે કરી પ્યાર, પ્રેમાનંદનો રે. સ્વામી લેશે તેની સાર, આજ મારે ઓર રે રે. આવ્યા અવિનાશી અલબેલ, હે આવ્યા અવિનાશી અલબેલ, હે આવ્યા અવિનાશી અલબેલ.
જય સ્વામિનારાયણ.
Jai
Jai Swaminarayan, everyone. Am I audible?
Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai
Swaminarayan, Prasad Babu sir, Vijay Shinde sir, Balakrishna sir, Venugopal sir, Ashish sir, Jai Swaminarayan, Sidhu sir, Yashwant sir, Jai Swaminarayan. Jai Swaminarayan. Ramesh bhai Hirapra, Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan.
Swaminarayan Swamiji. Babaji Pradhan sir, Yogesh sir, Jai Swaminarayan. Swami sahib, Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan. Shivagwani sir, Ranga Reddy sir, Sridhar sir from Sikandrabad.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Jai Swaminarayan. Jai Swaminarayan. Sagar sir. Okay. Yes, Sai Dhiraj also have joined.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Jai Swaminarayan. I request everyone to on your videos so I can see everybody.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Vignesh sir, Jai Swaminarayan. Om Sharma sir, Samar, Jai Swaminarayan. Venugopal sir, Anuj sir, okay.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai
And
Swaminarayan.
Srinivas sir, Jai
Jai
Swaminarayan.
Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan Swamiji.
Chavan Soni has joined. Okay. Ankur sir from Ahmedabad.
Jai Swaminarayan sir.
Yes. Abhinav sir, Jai Swaminarayan. Okay, Jai Swaminarayan. All Gurukul family members, Gurukul experts. Hitendra sir, Jai Swaminarayan. Jai Swaminarayan.
అన్నా కదా
Jai Swaminarayan, everyone. Today, after evening satsang, we are having one special announcement. We are going to take a special initiative in our South Zone Gurukul branches. So all of you have to attend today's satsang without fail and actively. Before we begin, first of all, we will remember God, Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. So I request everyone, join your hands wherever you are. Join your hands and just for 1 minute, 2 minutes, we will remember God. First of all, take long breath and chant Swaminarayan Mahamantra. Let us calm down our mind. Throughout the day, our mind has worked so many things. There are so many impressions lying on our brain, on our mind. We have to calm down the reel of that impression. Take the long breath and chant Swaminarayan Mahamantra. Swaminarayan, Swaminarayan, Swaminarayan. Now visualize there is a divine glow of light at the center of your chest, within your heart. At the center of the divine glow of light, there is a divine murti of God, Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. Till now you had darshan of Bhagavan Swaminarayan in prayer hall. Anywhere, whatever murti you liked, you remember, you have to remember and visualize now. Paste it at the center of your chest, paste it within your heart. Visualize that murti is glowing, shining within your heart, blessing you. The face of Bhagavan Swaminarayan is smiling, eyes are blinking. You are not just seeing the murti idol, you are seeing the live darshan of Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. Keep chanting Swaminarayan Mahamantra and visualize the divine form of Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. Divine bright forehead. On the forehead, there is a big tilak and tika. Such a sharp and curved eyebrows. It seems like a bow, dhanush. It is like the shape of dhanush. And such a wide and sharp eyes of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, filled with full of mercy, love and grace. By blinking the eyes, showering the divine grace and blessings on us. Lovely nose, lovely cheeks, lips. While smiling, We can have darshan of dimples on the cheeks of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. On the head, Bhagavan Swaminarayan has adorned the royal turban. And Bhagavan Swaminarayan is shining in the royal dress. He is the controller of all the universes. He is the owner of all the universes. He is the soul of all the souls. He is the cause of all the existence. Such Bhagavan Swaminarayan is shining within my heart, glowing and showering his divine love and grace on me. Keep chanting Swaminarayan Mahamantra. And now we will join our hands. We will pray to Bhagavan Swaminarayan with Shri Vasudev Shloka. Shri Vasudeva Vimalamrut Dham Vasam Narayanam Narakataran Namadheyam Shyamam Sitam Vibhujameva Chaturbhujam Cha Tvam Bhakti Dharmatanayam Sharanam Prapadye Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva Bandhu cha Sakha Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Nijashritanam Sakalarti Hanta Sadharma Bhakti Ravanam Vidhata Data Sukhanam Manasepsitanam Tanotu Krishno Khila Mangalam Naha Sahajananda Swami Maharaj Ki Jai Kanashyam Maharaj Ki Jai Swaminarayan Bhagavan Ki Jai. Jai Swaminarayan to all devotees present in today's evening satsang. Hope all of you are feeling very peaceful, feeling stress-free, feeling divine. Whenever we do such kind of spiritual meditation, definitely we feel such divinity within our heart. Today, our satsang's topic is the power of Swaminarayan Mahamantra. As you know that we are working in which organization? Shri Swaminarayan Gurukul. We are not working in any professional or corporate organization. We are working in spiritual organization. We are working in the organization of God. How fortunate we are, isn't it? We must feel proud that we are working in Shri Swaminarayan Gurukul. We are associated with Shri Swaminarayan Gurukul. So today we will understand the power of Swaminarayan Mahamantra. Every day we chant Swaminarayan Mahamantra, and every day morning we perform Dhun also. When we perform morning puja, we chant, we perform mala also with this mantra. So what is the power of this mantra? Many times you have heard about Swaminarayan Mahamantra. But today, I would like to share some of the real incidents, not stories, right? Not past stories, but real incidents, which has happened recently, just around last 50 years, we can say. Such real incidents today I would like to share, that this is the power of this Swaminarayan Mahamantra. So first incident I would like to share is, which is from Gujarat. This devotee, his name is Pragji Bapa. In Gujarat, Dadaji, or who is an aged person, old person, we call as Bapa. So this devotee's name is Pragji Bapa, around maybe 60 years old. And this Pragji Bapa, our Swamiji's had darshan of this devotee. And that devotee's real incident now I'm going to share with you, so that you understand that mantra's power is not just limited to ancient time. The same power still occurs in this Kali Yuga also. It is not that Swaminarayan mantra was powerful, but is not powerful, not like that. Swaminarayan mantra is powerful even in Kali Yuga also, even in right now also. So this Pragji Bapa, so there is incident that Pragji Bapa was working in his farm. He is from Fatsar village in Gujarat. He was working in the farm. He was cutting the grass, cutting the grass. And you might not be knowing, but there was a black snake. He was sitting somewhere. And as this devotee reached to that, cutting that grass, that snake woke up. And he gave a bite to that Pragji Bapa. So it was a black, cobra snake, black cobra snake. So when he got a bite, this devotee thought that something happened. He saw that he found two, bleeding points. He came to know that this snake has bite me. And this devotee immediately stood up, and other all family members or workers, they also gathered, and they also came that what happened? So this devotee said that nothing, snake has bite. And that poison was such intense that immediately it started to spread in the body. So some worker came and they, binded here some cloth so that that poison will not spread across the body. But anyways, that poison started to spread in the body, and body started to become little black. Right. So now what to do? And it was around, 56 years back. This incident has happened around 50 years back. So that time, this Fatsar is the village. And if they had to go to the hospital, it is in the Una city, which is very much far away from the Fatsar. So what to do now? So other family members and workers, they were having panic that, now what will happen? What will happen? But this devotee, without any panic, he started to chant Swaminarayan Mahamantra. And he said that if my God, Bhagavan Swaminarayan would wish, then I am happy to die, because if I will die, where will I go? Where will I go? To heaven, to the hell, or where? Janice, where? Akshardham, right? So this devotee was not having any fear of death. Suppose now you get a news from the doctor. Just imagine, you get a news from the doctor. Doctor will say that you have only 1 month. After 1 month, you are going to die. How do we feel? How do we think? What do we do for this 1 month? And if somebody say that you have only 5 days, within 5 days you will die. What do we think? How do we think? What do we do? This devotee, snake is given a bite, and entire body is filled with the poison, and all the symptoms are coming, and he's getting affected with that poison. He's thinking that if I would die, I will go to the Akshardham. Even though what is there in this world? There is no real happiness. There is no real bliss in this world. It is better to go to Akshardham. So I'm fine. He started to remember Bhagavan Swaminarayan, and he started to chant Swaminarayan Mahamantra. But these family members, they won't understand this, right? So they were worrying a lot of what to do now. This devotee said that you don't do anything. Everybody just do devotion. Everybody just chant Swaminarayan Mahamantra. And all these devotees, they started chanting Swaminarayan Mahamantra. And these devotees, do you know what happened? Bhagavan Swaminarayan appeared in front of that Pragji Bapa in a divine form. And Bhagavan Swaminarayan said that you don't worry, you need not to panic. I am with you. Chant my name and everything will be all right. And within 45 minutes, dear devotees, even his body was black. Within 45 minutes, his body completely started to change. Now it started to change. And within 45 minutes, completely, that poison was out from the body. just by chanting the name of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, this Swaminarayan. That is why Swaminarayan is not the mantra. We call it as a Mahamantra. Why do we call it as Mahamantra? Because there are three reasons that Swaminarayan mantra is Mahamantra. Many times people ask that everybody thinks that whatever I chant, that is Mahamantra. It's okay. But how do we know that really that mantra is Mahamantra? There are three parameters. Mantra, by the potential of the meaning, by the potential of the propagator, means who has declared, who has announced, or who has propagated that mantra. And third one, the potential of the power of that mantra. In all these three parameters, this Swaminarayan mantra stands supreme. One more incident, same incident. There was another devotee, Mohan Bappa. He also got a snake bite. He also was working in the farm, and somewhere he was walking and he got a bite in his leg. And that also was, this Bogravadar in Gujarat. It's a very small village, right? Very small village. There is no any hospital. There is no any instant treatment they can have. So what they will do? So other workers also came and they said that let us go to the hospital. This devotee said that you don't take me to the hospital. You take me to the temple. In that small village, there was a small Swaminarayan temple. Immediately, this devotee and other workers came to the temple. And this devotee said that nobody will worry, nobody will panic. Everybody start Dhun, Swaminarayan Dhun. And all devotees and these workers, everybody together, they started Swaminarayan Dhun. Swaminarayan, Swaminarayan. How we perform Dhun in Gurukul, same way. They started Dhun in Swaminarayan temple. And some devotees, they brought. How do we know that that poison is within our body or it has gone outside? How do we know? What are the symptoms? So some devotees brought some leaves of neem tree. And these leaves of neem tree gave to this devotee. So this Mohan Bappa, he ate this in the beginning. Mohan Bappa ate these leaves of neem tree. Mohan Bappa, it feels for him like a sweet. It means poison is inside the body. But when the neem tree's leaves seems bitter, original, that means poison is not in the body. In the beginning, when this Mohan Bappa tasted these leaves of neem tree, he felt sweet. He felt normal. That means poison was inside. After 1 hour of Dhun, once again some devotees brought the leaves of neem tree. He ate, and it was very bitter. That means poison was out from the body. So now you may be thinking that, okay, today also we can do same, na? If you are walking and some scorpion will bite or some snake will bite, so we should not go to hospital. Why to spend such kind of money for the treatment, right? We have already such a great medicine, Swaminarayan Mahamantra. So need not to do anything. If you fall down, if our leg is bleeding, if you got an accident, need not to go to hospital. What we should do? Swaminarayan chanting, right? Yes or no? Hello? Hariprasad sir, yes or no? Should we go to hospital or should we chant Swaminarayan Mahamantra? What should we do? Swaminarayan mantra is free of cost, right? Free treatment. Not to go to hospital. Why to spend unnecessary money? Ashish sir, what do you say?
Yes, Swamiji. Swamiji, Bhagavan Swaminarayan will protect when there is no other options. So in both the cases, what you have told, they didn't have the chance of going for that treatment or medical treatment. There, Bhagavan was the only savior. But when option is there, Bhagavan will suggest first you go for that option.
Right. Congratulations, sir. Exactly. That is what the answer of this. See, when does such divine powers work for us? When we have attempted all our options, when we have tried our level best, Like, for example, you got accident and now your, leg got injured. And now you thought that you sat down on the road and you said that everybody come down and let us do Dhun. Swaminarayan, Swaminarayan. Do you think will God help you? No, not at all. When all your tries, your attempts goes meaningless, it goes fruitless, then at last, when you surrender to God, when you surrender to Swaminarayan Mahamantra, then it works. Then it creates miracles. In ancient time, these devotees, they were not having that facility or option that immediately they can take treatment. So what option they have? Actually, one devotee was offered. There were some, Babajis, some tantrics were there in that village. So somebody said that, okay, you go to that tantric. He will give you one thread, black thread. You bind that thread and poison will get down. But that devotee said that I am not a devotee of that tantric. If I die, it's fine. But I will not surrender to anybody except my beloved God, Bhagavan Swaminarayan. This is the spirit of a devotee. What kind of devotee we are? How do we know? When do we know? In the time of difficulties. At the time of difficulties, we come to know that we are surrendering to the God, or we are surrendering to the other people. We are surrendering to other things. What do we do in the difficulties? That determines what kind of devotee we are. So these were such a true devotees, Mohan Bapa and Pragji Bapa, even in the time of death. This is do or die situation, right? Even though they didn't go to other tantric or other people, they had trust and faith in Bhagavan Swaminarayan and his name. In this situation, it works. Sometimes, some disease will be there. Even after taking a lot of medicines, it won't cure. At that time, when we surrender to God, God will help us. When we chant the name of God, after, in that case, that works. The name of God works. So these were the two incidents. Now, let me tell one more incident. It is about Shital Das. This is the incident happened at the time of Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. Shital Das was a mumukshu. Mumukshu means a person who is curious for the God, who is seeking to have a darshan of God. He is a mumukshu. We saints are called mumukshu because we want to meet God, we want to reach God, we want to realize God. One who has such ambition and curiosity for the God, he is known as a mumukshu. So one mumukshu was there in Uttar Bharat around 250 years back. His name was Shital Das. Somewhere he came to know that there is Ramanand Swami. He is an incarnation of Lord Krishna, Ramanand Swami. And of course, Ramanand Swami was such incarnation of Uddhav. At the time of Lord Krishna, Uddhavji was there, right? Uncle of Lord Krishna. So, and Lord Krishna also had said that Uddhav and me both are equal. There is no difference between me and Uddhav. Such Lord Krishna has said. So that Uddhav came in the form of Ramanand Swami. So somewhere the Shital Das heard that, yes, Ramanand Swami is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. He is Jivan Mukta. I want to have darshan of Ramanand Swami. So from Uttar Bharat, he is traveling by walk. And after so many months, he came to Gujarat, Farani. By searching Ramanand Swami, he came to know that Ramanand Swami is in Farani. The day he reached Farani village, where Ramanand Swami used to be there, he came to know that Ramanand Swami went to Akshardham. Ramanand Swami is passed away. He went to Akshardham. Ramanand Swami is no more in this world. The Shital Das was, he felt very much that sad that I couldn't have darshan of Ramanand Swami. At that time, who was the successor of Ramanand Swami? Sai Dhiraj. Who was the successor of Ramanand Swami? Who was the successor of Ramanand Swami? Yes. Successor of Ramanand Swami was Bhagavan Swaminarayan, Sahajanand Swami. Before people started to call Bhagavan Swaminarayan, what was the name of Maharaj? Sahajanand Swami. So Sahajanand Swami, and do you know what was the age of Sahajanand Swami? When Ramanand Swami gave the throne of Dharmadhura to him, what was the age? 21 years. Just imagine that after 14 days of Ramanand Swami's pass away, Bhagavan Swaminarayan, Sahajanand Swami gathered all the saints and devotees, followers of Ramanand Swami at Farani, and there was a big, large assembly was sitting in front of Bhagavan Swami and in front of Sahajanand Swami. Sahajanand Swami was seated on the throne of Ramanand Swami, and here Shital Das came. He came to know that Ramanand Swami is no more. He is feeling very sad. And he thought that, okay, Ramanand Swami is not there, so let me go back. He came to Bhagavan Swaminarayan, Sahajanand Swami, did pranam and said that I was wanted to meet Ramanand Swami, but Swami is no more. I am feeling very sad now. What can I do? Bhagavan Swaminarayan said, Sahajanand Swami said, do you want to have darshan of Ramanand Swami? So they said, of course, I want to have darshan, but now Swamiji is no more. How can I have darshan of Ramanand Swami? No, if you want, you can have darshan of Ramanand Swami. Do you want to have darshan of Ramanand Swami? Just imagine, my dear devotees, I want everyone to imagine this scene. That great elder saints, devotees of Ramanand Swami and such 21 years old, young boy, young leader, spiritual leader, sitting in front of such a, ocean-like big assembly. 21 years old. You just imagine a student who is in 8th standard or 9th standard, and he is a Prime Minister of India. Just imagine. Just imagine. How would you feel when he is giving a speech, right? On 15th August or 26th January from Delhi Fort? How would you feel? 8 or 9 years old boy, he is a Prime Minister of India and he is giving a speech. How it looks. Similarly, 21 years old, Sahajanand Swami, and 7 years, Nilkanthvarni, he has squeezed all his blood and everything from his body. His body also was very small, right? So he looks very young, like a boy, that's it. Such Sahajanand Swami, and he is sitting on the top of this ocean-like huge assembly. So Sahajanand Swami said that, do you want to have darshan of Ramanand Swami? So he said, yes, I want to have darshan of Ramanand Swami if you can. Okay, then you do one thing. Before this incident, Bhagavan Swaminarayan has declared Swaminarayan Mahamantra. Let me just rewind this charitra. That after 14 days of Ramanand Swami, this assembly was there. Bhagavan Swaminarayan gave dharmopadesh, different dharmas for the householders, dharmas for the saints, dharmas for the male, female, everybody. And at last, Bhagavan Swaminarayan said, Sahajanand Swami said, that till now, we all saints and devotees were reading different scriptures like Srimad Bhagavad Puran, Vasudev Mahatmya, Bhagavad Gita, these all scriptures, and we all were chanting different names of God, like Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Hare Krishna, and Ram, Om Namo Narayana, Gayatri Mantra, many different names of God we were chanting. But today onwards, we all together will chant a single mantra. And today I would like to introduce and announce that single mantra, which is the supreme mantra, that now onwards we all will chant this mantra. And this is how Bhagavan Swaminarayan announced that today onwards we will chant Swaminarayan Mahamantra. And from that day, Swaminarayan Mahamantra was initiated, announced, and everybody started to chant. But it's not that easy that everything didn't happen suddenly, right? Everybody thought that, who is this Swaminarayan? Actually, saints and devotees were not having that faith that Sahajanand Swami himself is Supreme God and he is God himself. No, they were seeing Sahajanand Swami as a successor of Ramanand Swami and he is a great saint. That's it. But they were not believing that Sahajanand Swami himself is the God. So everybody thought and asked that, okay, Maharaj, Sahajanand Swami, Swaminarayan, when we chant Swaminarayan, whom should we remember? Should we remember Lord Ram? Should we remember Lord Krishna? Should we remember other God? If I say Janish, so I remember Janish, right? I get the picture of Janish in my mind, right? If I say Ashish sir, so I get picture of Ashish sir because Ashish Chakravarti and Ashish sir's, image, both are interrelated, right? Whenever we take name, we remember that person. Similarly, if we take name Swaminarayan, whom should we remember? Who is the owner of this name, Swaminarayan? Rangareddy sir. That was the question that time. That who is the owner of this Swaminarayan name? Is it Lord Ram? Is it Lord Krishna? Or Ramanand Swami? Who is the owner of this Swaminarayan name? At that question, at that point, Shital Das comes. And here one incident happens. And that incident has declared everybody the owner of this Swaminarayan mantra is none other than Sahajanand Swami. How? Shital Dasji came. So Bhagavan Swaminarayan said, okay, fine. You chant this new mantra, Swaminarayan mantra. This is the first incident after announcement of Swaminarayan Mahamantra. This is the first incident. So this Shital Das, he chanted Swaminarayan Mahamantra. The moment he started Swaminarayan, 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 Bhagavan Swaminarayan snapped. The moment Bhagavan Swaminarayan snapped like this, Shital Dasji lost his consciousness and he lost in the trance, samadhi. You know samadhi? Trance, samadhi. Samadhi, Ashtanga Yoga, you might have heard this term, Ashtanga Yoga. After a lot of, difficult sadhana, somebody reached to this last stage, that is samadhi. Yam, Niyam, Asan, Pranam, Pratyahar, Dhyan, Dharana, and Samadhi, like that. So it is very difficult to have samadhi. But by chanting name of this mantra, Swaminarayan, he fell into samadhi and he went to the divine abode Akshardham. It is completely a divine place, different place, unimaginable everything. There is a lot of, tej, light, luminous light, and soft, cool light. In that divine light, he saw that on the divine big Sinhasan, Sahajanand Swami is sitting and Ramanand Swami is in the service of Sahajanand Swami. When king is sitting both the side, they will be doing something like this. I don't know what do we call it is, right? So Ramanand Swami was offering service to Sahajanand Swami. Shital Das is shocked. What is this? I was thinking that Ramanand Swami was the God and he is worshipping Sahajanand Swami. At that time, Ramanand Swami turned towards Shital Dasji and said that, Shital Das, I am just a sevak of Sahajanand Swami. Sahajanand Swami is the God. Meanwhile, Shital Dasji saw all the incarnations of God. Lord Krishna, Lord Ram, Narsimha, Kurma Avatar, Vara Avatar, Nrsimha Avatar, and all these Hari Avatar, all these incarnations, 24 incarnations appeared in front of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. They are performing a stuti, prayer to God. Meanwhile, infinite muktas, redeemed souls, angels, we can say, those all redeemed souls, they also appeared and they all are worshipping and praying and praising Sahajanand Swami. Shital Dasji was completely shocked And afterwards, he did pranam to Sahajanand Swami. By seeing all these incarnations, all these muktas in the Akshardham, he thought that I want to worship all these muktas and avtaras at a time. So Sahajanand Swami said, okay, fine. So you do one sankalpa that if all these incarnations are here, if so-and-so incarnation is the Supreme God, then I get, a number of forms, infinite forms, and I perform puja of all these muktas and all these incarnations. Likewise, one by one, he did sankalpa that if this incarnation is the Supreme God, then I assume the infinite forms, but he couldn't. At the last, he said that, okay, now you do sankalpa that if Sahajanand Swami is the Supreme God, then I assume infinite forms. The moment he did this sankalpa, Sheetal Das had this sankalpa, within no time he assumed himself in a infinite forms, and at a time he performed the puja of all the incarnations and all these muktas. And afterwards, here again Bhagavan Swaminarayan snapped and he came back to his body, and Sheetal Dasji just got up and immediately he fell at the feet of Sahajanand Swami. And afterwards, Sheetal Dasji has narrated whatever he experienced in Samadhi to other all saints and devotees. By listening this narration, everybody felt that who is the owner of Swaminarayan Mahamantra? This Sahajanand Swami. And from that day, more than Sahajanand Swami, all the saints and devotees, they started to call Sahajanand Swami as Bhagavan Swaminarayan. So Swaminarayan is not the name any guru has given to Bhagavan Sahajanand Swami. No, it is the name all the saints, devotees and people has given to Sahajanand Swami, because with such kind of incidents. And this Sheetal Dasji, he was assumed in infinite forms, right? That's why Bhagavan Swaminarayan gave him Bhagavati Diksha, Saint Diksha, and gave him a new name, Vyapakananda Swami. Which new name was given to him? Vyapakananda Swami. This Sheetal Dasji, he turned into Vyapakananda Swami. He became a saint of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, and afterwards Vyapakananda Swami has done a lot of miracles. There are so many other charitras also about Vyapakananda Swami. So this is how Swaminarayan Mahamantra is there. The honor of this Swaminarayan word or Mahamantra is Bhagavan Swaminarayan Sahajananda Swami. So this is written in the history of Swaminarayan Sampradaya, and that is why if somebody asks that who is Swaminarayan? Swami plus Narayan is equal to Swaminarayan. Meaning of Swami is supreme controller and supreme owner of everything. And Narayan means destination and shelter of all the souls. He is Swaminarayan. Means a God. Actually, remember, there are so many different forms of God, incarnations of God, but there is only single source of all the gods, all the form. And that source, that form is God, Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. So this was the power of Swaminarayan Mahamantra, and we heard the charitra of two devotees, real incident of two devotees, Pragji Bapa and Mohan Bapa. And by chanting the name of God, Bhagavan Swaminarayan, their snake bites, that poison was out from the body just by the chanting of Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan's name. Now today, dear devotees, today we are having a special announcement in our today's satsang. All of you ready? If you're ready, then just wave your hands like this. Wave your hands like this, and I request everyone to on your videos, because this is very special announcement, and that special announcement is is this. Swaminarayan Brahmotsav. Which is this special announcement? Swaminarayan Brahmotsav. What is this Swaminarayan Brahmotsav? We are going to celebrate this Swaminarayan Brahmotsav not for one day, not for 2 days. We are going to celebrate this Swaminarayan Brahmotsav for 9 days. You might have seen in Tirupati Balaji temple, right? That they celebrate birthday of Balaji Bhagwan for 9 days. Brahmotsav, right? 9 days of Brahmotsav at Tirupati Balaji temple, and many of you have been participated in that Brahmotsav also. You might have had darshan of that Brahmotsav also. You can see that in a grand manner, they celebrate 9 days of Brahmotsav in Tirupati. Similarly, 10 days of Ganesh Utsav also we celebrate on a grand scale, right? Thousands of lakhs of people will gather and they will celebrate Ganesh Utsav. And for 10 days, they will perform pujan, they will perform arti, they will offer thal, and afterwards they do Ganesh Visarjan. Like that, we celebrate Ganesh Utsav also. So our elder Swamiji and our Guru Maharaj, Sri Devkrishnadas Swamiji, our elder Swamiji, Pujyapad Sadguru Sri Devaprasaddas Swamiji, our Swamiji's sankalpa is, when we are celebrating birthday of many other gods, why can't we celebrate birthday of Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan for the 9 days, right? So coming 30th March 2023, there is a birthday of Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan, birth anniversary of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. You know that 2 incarnations manifested together. Bhagavan Ram appeared in afternoon 12 p.m. and Bhagavan Swaminarayan appeared in night 10:10 p.m. You know, 10:10 p.m. is the lucky time. If you buy any watch, any clock, which will be the default timing in the clock, have you ever observed it? It will be at 10:10. It's a lucky time because Bhagavan Swaminarayan manifested, appeared at that time. So likewise, we celebrate such festivals in a grand manner. So why can't we celebrate Swaminarayan Brahmotsav? So this year onwards, by the blessings and inspiration of our elder Swamiji, Sadguru Sri Devaprasaddas Swamiji, we are initiating and starting the celebration of Swaminarayan Brahmotsav, Swaminarayan Janmotsav for the 9 days. Okay, now you will think that, okay, what will we do in these 9 days? How we will celebrate it? So now I will share the guidelines also, that how we will celebrate this Utsav. So dear devotees, see, every devotee, our every Gurukul alumni has to have cradle for Bal Ghanshyam. You know, cradle or swing for Bal Ghanshyam, like this. See, I will show you some of the examples and afterwards we will see the guidelines also. See, in Gujarat, whenever we celebrate this Brahmotsav, so in this way we celebrate. You can see the swing of Bal Ghanshyam, and then the saints will be performing puja. But in your home, you have to prepare a small swing for the Ghanshyam Maharaj. After preparing that swing, we have to keep the Murti of Ghanshyam Maharaj. If you don't have Murti of Ghanshyam Maharaj, you can keep Murti of Lord Krishna also. So likewise, we will prepare a swing or jhula, hindola, and then we will every day, morning, evening, we will perform some pujan, arti, we will offer thal also, and we will offer prasad also. We will do some tapasarya also. So I am just showing you sample of cradles and a sample of jhula, sample of swings, same kind of or similar kind of small or big, whatever is possible, we can have in our house, in our home, and we can perform. We will celebrate this Swaminarayan Brahmotsav. See, this is very simple, like in a small manner, such kind of swing also we can prepare. And for the 9 days, our entire family will perform devotion for this Swaminarayan Brahmotsav. So the purpose of this Swaminarayan Brahmotsav is not just a celebration, The purpose of this Swaminarayan Brahmotsav is that we can connect with the God for 9 days. And see, very beautiful guidelines are given by Swamiji that now I will share with all of you. Is it visible to all of you? My screen share visible, everyone? Okay, fine. So here you can see Swaminarayan Brahmotsav. Let us celebrate Incarnation Day of Bhagavan Swaminarayan for 9 days. Celebration at your home. How will you celebrate at your home? For 9 days, 22nd to 30th March. Means around 1 week or less than 1 week we have before this 22nd March. So see, there are a total 7 steps. In the 7 steps, 7 things we have to do. Number 1 is celebration from 22nd to 29th March. During these 5 days, what will we do? So preparation. Arrange a swing for Bal Ghanshyam Maharaj. Decorate the swing with flowers and clothes. Then keep Murti of Bal Ghanshyam in the swing. Then pujan at morning and evening, every day, right? Pujan with Janmangal mantra. Offer prasad to God and offer arti to Ghanshyam Maharaj. Perform pujan with flowers, tulsi and rice. This celebration is like Ganesh Utsav. Everybody is celebrating Ganesh Utsav, right? So you are familiar that when Ganesh Utsav we are celebrating in everybody's home is having Ganeshji, Lord Ganesha's Murti. And everybody's morning, evening, they are performing some puja, offering flowers, arti, and doing some devotion, right? Similarly, we have to do of Bhagavan Sri Swaminarayan. Then in the second 28 to 29, for these 2 days, we have to do something special. What will be the special? Already 5 days completed, so redecorate the swing of Bal Ghanshyam with new flowers. Now we have to little renovate it. Then listen Ghanshyam Charitra Katha on YouTube. We are going to do a live stream on our YouTube channel every these 2 days at 7 p.m. Special Katha about Ghanshyam Maharaj. How Bhagavan Swaminarayan appeared on this earth, incarnation took place, and what are the Bal Charitras. Many times you might have heard the Charitras of Bhagavan Swaminarayan, but you didn't heard the Charitra of Bal Ghanshyam, the childhood of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. So those all, beautiful, lovely Charitras, we will enjoy to listen through this Ghanshyam Charitra Katha on YouTube. And then in third step, 1 minute. In third step, celebration on 30th March, which is the last day, main day, at 9:30 p.m. There will be a live, live from our YouTube channel. So you can do Kirtan Bhakti and Dhun, or you can play Kirtan and Dhun on TV also. You can listen Ghanshyam Pragatya Katha. Live streaming will be at 9:30 p.m. Then at 10:10 p.m. we have to perform Pragatya Arti of that Bal Ghanshyam. Then Ras round swing with the Kirtan. In your home also, if possible, we can perform Ras, or you can watch live Ras also. And then during these 9 days, what kind of devotion will we do, and how we will please Ghanshyam Maharaj, how we will please Bhagavan Swaminarayan. So these are the options. Any one you can choose according to your Shraddha. We can do Mala, daily 11 Mala we can do, or 21 Mala, 35 Mala, or 51 Mala. Or you can do online or offline Mantra Lekhan, or you can do Dandvat or Pradakshina to that Bal Ghanshyam. Whatever swing you have kept in your house, you can do Pradakshina, Dandvat, something, whatever. And afterwards, we can submit to Swamiji also. Then what penance, tapasya we can do for these 9 days. So if it is comfortable, we all can do this Sahaj Vrat. What is this Sahaj Vrat? Only 1 time food in a day. I think this is not that difficult also. Everybody can do this. Actually, all the saints, they have food just once in a day. So you all also can do at least for the 9 days, and you can experience the sattvic mood in your life, sattvicness in your life. So this Sahaj Vrat we can do. And submission. Take photos of Bal Ghanshyam swing and celebration, whatever you have arranged in your house, and post selected photos in a class group or to the class teacher. Means this is the instruction for our students, right? Day school students. Or you can suppose for alumni also special guideline I will share now. Then resources like Aarti track, Janmangal Pujan track, Kirtan tracks, this will be provided to you. We will send you the link. You will receive the link. From that link you can download and you can perform this pujan with Janmangal mantra, Aarti and offering thal, everything. Now what about alumni? Guidelines for Gurukul alumni. Those who are Gurukul ex-students, for them something is very interesting and special. So same like preparation, arrange a swing for Bal Ghanshyam, decorate, pujan, morning, evening, pujan, offer thal, Aarti, same. Then 28th and 29th evening, Ghanshyam Charitra Katha will be there. You have to listen. Then Ghanshyam Pragatya Katha and Pragatya Aarti on the Ram Navami day, on the Swaminarayan Jayanti day. Then devotion you can do is Mala, you can do, or online or offline Mantra Lekhan you can do for 9 days. And for them, one more option we have given, that Nilkant Vrat. What is this Nilkant Vrat? So Falaha, only fruits for 9 days. No grains, no any other food. Only fruits for the 9 days. So this is also because when Nilkant Vani was traveling across the all pilgrimages for 7 years, Nilkant Vani didn't have any kind of grain food. Nilkant Vani had mostly fruits. So that's why this is called Nilkant Vrat. Nilkant Vani's Vrat. So Falahar we can do at least for the 9 days. And I think this is also easy. So with this stuff, if you perform devotion, God will be very happy and please more. Then submission, take photos of Brahmotsav celebration and send selected photos to any one Swamiji you are connected with. And also post in your alumni group also. And resources, same Aarti track you can get from the website. Now for them, this is little special. Hello, dear Gurukul alumni. You can have this Swaminarayan Diksha for 9 days. You might have heard about Ayyappa Diksha, right? For Ayyappa Diksha, around 40 days, 45 days, they go for Ayyappa Diksha and they follow some certain disciplines. Similarly, this is Swaminarayan Diksha just for the 9 days, right? Just for the 9 days. So you also can have this Swaminarayan Diksha for the 9 days. It will be given on 21st March 2023. If you want to have this Diksha, even Gurukul alumni or Gurukul team members also can have this Diksha. But you have to follow these disciplines. That first of all, take Diksha from Swamiji. There will be some Dehanyas Vidhi and Swamiji will bind you Raksha Sutra. Then you have to wear white dress, Kurta Pajama for 9 days. Right? If you are a student, you can have Kurta Pajama or you can have Dhoti shawl also. But white dress for the 9 days you should have. Then food only once in a day for 9 days. And sleep on the floor. Don't sleep on the bed or on the mattress. You have to sleep simply on the floor. And don't cut your hairs, nails, anything for the 9 days. Then special note. Suppose if any Gurukul alumni want to follow this 9 days of Swaminarayan Diksha, you can spend 9 days in Gurukul campus also with this Diksha. And it will be comfortable. In Gurukul, you can do more devotion also. You can do more seva also. And here one line is there. You can have Parna with the pious hands of Swamiji. Right? On the day of Dashmi, on the 1st April, you can have Parna of these 9 days of your Tapascharya or this Swaminarayan Diksha. You can have Parna with the pious hands of Swamiji also. So these are the guidelines will be posted in your group also. You will receive these guidelines. According to this, we have to follow. For the hostel also, there is some special guidelines, but now we are not taking. But for the hostel students also, there is special guidelines for this. Right? So this is how we will celebrate Swaminarayan Brahmotsav for how many days? 9 days. And either today or tomorrow, we will send one Google form also. And you have to submit that what kind of things you are going to follow. You are going to take this Swaminarayan Diksha or not. If you are going to take Swaminarayan Diksha, how will you get, how will you approach to Swamiji? Because you cannot take Diksha yourself, right? You have to get Diksha from Swamiji. So if you want to experience the saintly life just for the 9 days, then this is one opportunity for everybody, for Gurukul alumni also, Gurukul teachers also, that for 9 days you can experience the saintly life how Swamiji lived their life for 9 days, you can experience. And for these 9 days, we will celebrate our beloved Bhagavan Swaminarayan's Brahmotsav, right? So this was the special announcement. Now, if any devotees has any question, so you can raise your hand. We will ask question. Any devotees regarding this Brahmotsav also, if you have any query or any question, or regarding Satsang also, if you have any question, you can raise your hand.